I had always thought my cat Misty was a bit odd. Ever since she was a kitten, she had this strange habit of staring intently, her emerald eyes fixed and unblinking. It was unsettling, but I just chalked it up to her quirky personality and often joked about her staring problem. When I moved into my new apartment, a cozy one-bedroom on the edge of town, Misty's behavior grew even more pronounced. She would sit on the back of the couch, her gaze directed over my shoulder, always fixed on something behind me. Whenever I turned around, though, there was nothing. Late one evening, as I was engrossed in a book, I noticed Misty's fur puffing up, her back arched, her eyes wider than ever, locked onto something behind me. The room had grown unnaturally cold, and I felt a distinct shiver run down my spine. Brushing it off as just another one of Misty's odd moments, I tried to return to my reading, but the feeling of unease persisted. On impulse, I took up my phone and switched on the camera, intending to capture Misty's strange behavior to share with friends. But when the camera's viewfinder focused on me, I saw it. Behind me was the faint outline of a woman, her face contorted in anguish, reaching out for me with ethereal fingers. Dropping the phone in shock, I spun around. There was nothing. The room was as it had always been, except now, bathed in an eerie silence, broken only by Misty's low growl. Sleep didn't come easy that night. I kept the lights on and made sure Misty was close by. But every time I closed my eyes, I saw that face, forever etched in my memory. The next day, fueled by a mix of fear and curiosity, I began researching the history of the apartment building. It wasn't long before I stumbled upon a story about a woman who had once lived in my apartment. She disappeared mysteriously decades ago, leaving behind only whispers of a troubled past. I never truly felt alone in the apartment after that night, and every time Misty stared over my shoulder, I could feel the presence of someone just behind me, waiting. In the end, I decided to move. I couldn't bear the weight of the unseen eyes always watching. But one thing was for certain. I would always trust Misty's instincts. After all, she saw what I was too blind to notice.